Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Today we are going to make a fun little project and I hope you stick around because I think it's really cute. You may not have the punch that I'm going to use. I will tell you where I got it and where you can get it. I love it and I use it as a tab holder too in my junk journals. I actually used the punch as a tab holder in the romantic junk journal. So I'd love to have you stick around. If you're new to my channel, please stick around. And I try to present some new ideas and some fun things that you can do. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. So with all that being said, I want to get started. So what spurred this little creation? I was watching Julie over at, oh, Julie, I want to get it right. So hold on, everybody. Let me go. I should know this because I watch her all the time. I want to go to my channel. Oh, look at that. It's snowing again, everybody. I am so excited. It's a great day here. And oh my Lord, we just can't catch a break in the Adirondacks. My snow is still here. I am like, oh my gosh. Now it's snowing. I think it's supposed to snow the rest of the day. It's very gloomy. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 60 and it's supposed to be pouring rain all day. I can't figure it out. Julie over at Camilla Crafts Designs. So Julie was playing with some washi tape and she was making her washi tape that she got is really, really pretty. And I'll try to link her video in my description so you can go to it if you haven't seen it. But I think her washi tape is a little bit wider and she was making really pretty tags. So I've had this wide washi tape for quite some time and I haven't done anything with it. And it's just ridiculous. So I need to use it up. This is also in my Use It Up. I think it's my Use It Up series. And I just thought I would try to have a little bit of fun with it. So I'm going to make, all right, so I'm kind of all over the place with this. I really don't know where to start because there's a lot of elements to it. This is the little tag that I'm talking about. And then I have an interior tag here that we're going to make. So my son is into these cards, magic cards. And every now and then they will send him his magic cards in these really cool cardboard envelopes. All right. And these aren't actually mailed to him. These come in an envelope and his card sits inside. So he says, here, Mom, why don't you use these for your scrapbooking or whatever you want to use them for? So I've had these for a while. And I kept thinking, I want to do something different. I want to do something different. I didn't know what. And then it came to me. So what I've done, and it all started with this pretty little tag here. And we're going to make a couple tags. And then we are going to work with these envelopes. I actually made 2 envelopes myself. I made a template, as you can see. I took this one apart and I wanted to make a template to see how to do it because I just love this style. And I'll go over that with you. And then I made another tag that, seeing that this is washi tape, it's folding up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, if you will excuse me, is I'm going to have to glue this down a little bit here. Then we're going to make this tag here using the washi tape and a few little elements, other paper elements, and that will go in the top of the tag, or the top of the envelope. And then the back is just plain. And I used 2 little pieces of crinkly seam binding because it's a little bigger opening. So that slides in here. And I have a newfound appreciation and love for just craft paper, any type of craft style. And then this just slides. You put it in and you pull it up and you position it however far you want it to be. And then when you take it out, you just pull it by the charm. So I thought that was really, really cute. And I just think it's really cute for either a scrapbook page or in your junk journal. So I want to get started with that. So this here, I'm going to try to be really organized. I started family scrapbooking again. So on the outskirts, this is my little neighborhoods here. I'm on Main Street, and then the surrounding houses and neighborhood is full of family photos and fun little embellishments like this, because I'm actually doing photos of the boys when they were 2 years old. I know, you think I'm a little behind. So this is the Fiskars punch that I'm going to be using. And you can see here, it's a scallop on the top, and it has 2 holes. And there's, you know, this is great too. We can use it another way. I'll do another video on another way that I use this, a couple other ways. But I love this punch. So, and it's big enough, you can see in the palm of my hand, it's big enough where you could do some nice stamping on it. This I covered with the washi tape. So getting back to Julie, I kind of got ahead of myself. Again, she was doing these tags with the washi tape, and I just thought that they were really pretty, and I thought that I would expand on my idea from what I saw her doing. So thank you, Julie, for the inspiration. So what I need to do is grab my paper, and I'm just going to get some light cardstock. I'm trying to think. I don't have everything here. I'll get some light cardstock. I have the washi tape here that I'm going to use. I have my, let's see, I've got to get my charms. I had put them back. And I think that's it. I have my crinkly ribbon over here to the side to grab that. I have my template, which I want to go over and show you. I have my glue. I have my little tiny hooks here, which will be hooking the charm on here. So I have those. So I think I just need I need my eyelets and my paper. So let me get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside so it might be out of view for a little bit. I've got my washi tapes. So the first thing I'm going to do is, because I wanted to see if this was wide enough. And so it just fits in there. So what I decided to do was, I'm using white paper because if I use my cream, it's going to dull the back of this white color here. See how it's white? And I do not want to do that. So let's do this one here first. And I may end up, yeah, this isn't real sticky. So I think I'm just going to, I have to run it this way. And I'll probably have to go back and glue that a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the length here. Okay. Because I don't want to use more than I have to. All right. So I think that will do it. I'm going to get that down good. And I'm just going to cut this here. I'm going to leave a little bit on the side just so I make sure I have enough room. It's been a while since I've done a tutorial, so I just want to make sure that so you can see here that this is just about, I could have cut my paper a little bit wider, but let's see what I get here, because I can always do it again. And I don't mind if there's a little bit of the white showing on each side, because when I take my, I think this might be okay, when I take my and burnish it, not burnish it, when I distress it, it will stick to the paper. It will be on the paper and not on the washi tape. I don't know how well this goes on the washi tape, but that little tiny bit of paper, it's part of the stamping process of the style. It's just that my washi tape isn't quite wide enough, and that's okay. I don't care about that. So there's that one. And then it just gives me an excuse to buy really wide washi tape, doesn't it? And the ones that Julie showed, oh, they were so pretty. So I've got to go back to her channel, and I've got to see. I have to see where she bought them. Okay, so that's just right about there, that panel. And I really do, I have to start using my stuff a little bit more. Everything that I have. So maybe once I use, oh, look at that snow. It is coming down like nobody's business. Please, Lord, save me. I am so sick of this weather. I just can't. It's very hard to really have a positive mindset these days living here. One can really get into a deep state of depression if they didn't have something to do. All right, so this one I should have cut the paper a little bit wider. So let me do that. This I can use for something else. Let me get this on here again. So I'm going to put it on here like this. And I'm going to do it right about here, just so I can get a little better grasp on it. Okay, now normally when you make these and you just have your plain paper, you just put it in like this and you punch. But I just want to make sure that I get this lined up. So I'm kind of doing it backwards, okay? And I'm putting the there we go. There we go. Of course, wouldn't you know, I had my car washed today. one of our motor pool guys over at my husband's office came and got my car to wash it, and now he just brought it back home. I'm not going out there to put it in the garage. It can sit out there in the snow. Just disgusted. All right, so here are these two here, and I don't mind if this is sideways at all. So now the nice thing about this, in order to make your little holes here, there's a front compartment right here. See that? And then you just put these in like this, and you punch, and you punch. And I just think this is a really fun tag. All right. So we have those. And I think, I'm not sure where you can buy that Fiskar, but I'll see if I can find a link for it. And if I can find it, I'll put it in the description so you can buy one too. All right, so let's get the washi tapes out of here. Let's get out some little eyelets. There's a fun little green one. Maybe I'll put that one there. And then this one, maybe I'll do another. Of course, that has gold flecks in it. Let's see, what is this? What does this gold one look like? I could put the gold one there. That'll go with the craft envelope. All right, so let's get these in place. And then we'll pick some ribbon. Whoops. Okay. There is one. And green fun. And there's that one. Okay, so let's get some ribbon now. Let's see. How about, too bad I didn't have like a gold. I could use sari silk, but that might just be kind of blasé. I have a beige or a cream. That's kind of like a goldy color. Let's see. Don't want that. I don't want a pink. I want to have something different on this one. Something different. That's too much. We could do a, I don't like that brown. Don't want to do, oh, we could do that little bit of blue. There's a little bit of blue in there. That might be kind of nice. We'll do the blue. Something different. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's the blue, and then we'll do the little creamy one here that kind of will go with the gold. And you can make your little tabby things here, your ribbons, a little bit longer. I'm keeping them kind of short because remember, they're going to be going inside here. Okay. All right. So we're going to put this one back in, and you can either feed it from, just be careful. Probably a good thing to do is glue your washi tape down to your paper before you do this. And then I'm just going to pull that right down like that. Okay. All right. So there is the little model that we're going after. Here's our two little tags. Okay. And then here are the two envelopes that I'm going to be working with. And we're going to take two little rings. We might as well finish these little tags off. And I have my little goodie box here. And we'll pick out some more flowers because I do like the flowers. And I think I got all of these off of Amazon. Ooh, I like that blue. That dark blue with the green on that. I think that's pretty. I don't want to go with white. This here, maybe I'll do the blue on that. I don't want to do another pink. So this batch only comes with a 3. It has a purple. I don't want purple. That's not going to go. So I'm going to do blue here, and I'm going to do the dark blue there. I think that'll be really pretty. All right. And these little rings, you can just open them up very easily like that. You don't even need a tool. And then just bring it back and you're done. These are very easy to work with. I'm not sure where I purchased these little rings, but you can get them, you know, maybe like at a Joann's in the jewelry section. I think maybe that's where I got them, or at Hobby Lobby. Any craft store I think would have them that has jewelry findings. Whoop. Come on, Barbie. Let's get this on here. Boy. Wow. This is where I should be using my little jewelry tweezers. Okay. All right. So there are our two charms. Okay. I think they're really, really cute. So we're going to just put them aside up here, and then we're going to do the envelopes, and then I'm going to show you at the end the dimensions of this and how I cut it up. We'll make one. Okay. So the most important thing when you make these is you have to make sure that you have, this is open here. You don't glue it all the way, because you want these to be able to slide right in here. Okay. Like that. And then I left space on this one as well. That's probably the most important thing. All right, so what we're going to do next is we are going to make we'll make a couple little journaling tags to go inside. And this size, every time I turn around, I see that snow. These are 2 3/4 wide, and it is, I think it's 5 inches. So 2 3/4 by 5 inches. And what I do is I make a square first, or I make a rectangle first. All right. So let me just get this. Let me get this cut down. So what did I say that was? 2, I know it's 5 inches. So let's do the 5 inches first, okay? Because then we can get our 2 tags out of this. And then, so here's our 5 inches, okay? Because I want it to come to the very top of this. You'll notice here that it's pretty much aligning with that on top. Well, sorry, this goes in this one. See how that just meets right up there with that, okay? So this one here, I want to double check the width because these are a little different. So these are just shy of 3 inches. So I'm going to start there, and then like I said, I can always take some off. So I said just shy of 3 inches, right? Measure twice, cut once. Just shy of 3 inches. So we're going to put it right there. All right, take a little bit more. Because I do want it to have a snug fit. A little bit more. Okay, so that has a nice snug fit to it. Because you'll see why I want the snug fit. And then we're going to measure this one. This is just shy of 3 again. Okay, perfect. Not perfect. There's no such thing as perfection, but that is spot on, okay? So the next thing I do, and I want them 5 inches so it kind of meets the top of this tag here. What I do is I just take my pencil and I just go ahead and I make the little lines there and then cut it. So this one you wouldn't be flipping. I mean, I definitely would not be flipping around your corner to make your tab or your corner cut. Why is this not going in there? There we go. All right. Because it may be a little off kilter, okay? So that's why I do it like that. And once you get it all decorated and embellished, you don't really notice that it's off kilter a little bit. There, okay? So there are our little journaling tags. So we can be done with all of that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I do like this little punch. It's a little bit wider piece here, and I will punch that after I get these decorated. So I'm going to do one at a time, okay? Just for the fact that I don't want them to get mixed up. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because one's going to fit in one envelope and the other will fit a certain way in the other envelope. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because again, I want to use some of the washi tape, I'm going to stamp the back of these first. And I have a fun little stamp here. And I'm going to use my brown StazOn. And this is my little pad that I dab off onto it. This is a fun little stamp I got. And this is actually what it looks like. Okay. And I got that at AliExpress because I really like their stamps and I really like the price of their stamps. So we're going to get this. And I'm not even going to bother to use my little hardscape thing. and I just want a light coating. Come on, Barbie. I just want a light coating on this side here. All right. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the other one up just like this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so they're stamped. I've got a few other fun things that I've pulled. I've pulled some paper because I want to, you can see how I use the washi tape here with a little piece of ephemera and then some paper. So I wanted to get some coordinating papers. I thought that looked really nice. This is all left over from the romantic junk journal. Then I don't need Louisa's. That doesn't really go. Then I have this, which I thought maybe I could fussy cut and put on the front. So but I also have these, which are really pretty too. I'm thinking about putting on the tags, but I need something for the front of this. So I thought I would just quickly cut this out. And if this looks okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera again. I'll take a break. And I will, maybe I won't. I'm cutting this pretty fast. I was going to say I'll cut it out a little better off camera, but I think I'm doing just fine. So I went on, I didn't exercise at all last week, and I exercised to keep my HDL in good shape. My doctor always said, boy, if I could sell your HDL, I'd be a millionaire. If I could bottle it and sell it. I'm having a little problem with and I don't understand, a little high cholesterol. Not real high, but I think it's because I've stopped hiking. Like I said, after my mom passed away, all extracurricular activities stopped. And the only activity I found was my hand being thrust into a potato chip bag for a couple of years, and that didn't help me at all. So I started, I think that's kind of pretty. I'll put that on there. I started again exercising my aerobics because my doctor says, girl, you got to get moving again. And that's what keeps your cholesterol down is activity. So I was waiting for it to get a little bit warmer. I used to hike all the time. I was a big winter hiker. It didn't matter the temperature. You know, if I started out at 10 degrees or 10 below. I was younger then too. I was 10 years younger than I am now. Maybe 8 years younger. And it didn't bother me, but the cold bothers me now. And I will not winter hike if I don't have a partner, because things can go so terribly wrong if you're hiking a mountain and you come across a very icy, I have cleats. I have my micro spikes and I've got extra big cleats. I have snowshoes with really big teeth and cleats on them. But I won't go by myself in the middle of winter anymore after we get these snowstorms, because you just don't know. So I decided to get on my bike. My husband bought me, which I was really upset about when he bought it. I was mad at him because I didn't want it, and I didn't want him spending the money. But I think it was 2 years ago, he bought me a Peloton. I was really upset. And I am glad that he did it. I'm glad now that I have it. So today I got on it and I took a nice little ride through Tuscany. I don't always like the classes. The classes are kind of hard for me to keep up, get out of the saddle. I like to get out of the saddle and bike, but I like to do it when I've caught my breath and I'm ready to do it. So I find there's an option on the Peloton where you can do a something ride. I forget what they call it, but you can ride through Scotland, the UK. You can, I like to ride overseas. Today I went through, it was a 60-minute ride, and I rode through the back, I want to say the back 40, but it's not the back 40. I rode through Tuscany, the landscape of Tuscany. And it was a really pretty ride. And of course, you know, you bike to music. And I had some good music going. And I do like to bike to music because I can set my tension. I like to pedal on the downbeat. That's how I you know, can really keep going and stuff. So I did 60 minutes on there today. It was a 60-minute ride. There's one that goes through Italy. It's a 90-minute ride. I haven't made it to the 90 minutes yet, just because I can physically, but time restraint. I have to really do that. I have to like get on that at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm done and ready to start my day, at least by noon. But I went almost 14 miles today. It was 13.88 miles. And I'm going to be sore tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll get right back on. I'm taping this on a Friday, late afternoon. So I'll have Friday, Saturday, and Sundays are my big workout days. And I am going to start hiking again, because it's just a good mental escape for me. It's what gets my mind back in check. Okay, so this is going to go with this one. So let's work on, I'm not ready to work on this one yet. I'm not quite sure. Let's work on this one, because this really doesn't need anything else. So here I thought this would be pretty right here. So we're going to glue this down. And I think I'll put it on here. But I'm the type of person that, I don't know if you're like this, but once I start, an activity, I used to be like this when I would downhill ski. I'd want to go every day. It's rather addicting. Same thing with hiking. I used to hike 4 days a week. This was before I ever did YouTube or anything like that, but I would hike 4 days a week, and I always hiked one day on the weekend. And I mean, like when I hiked, it was like a 4,000 foot mountain. And we would leave at like 6:30 in the morning because it's up north near Lake Placid, and it always took us about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the parking lot. And then by the time you get your gear and you start out, sometimes it would take you an hour and a half walk just to get to the trailhead. That wasn't even the hike. So when you hike in the Adirondacks, you don't get home until sometimes 7 o'clock at night. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My husband didn't like it very much because I wasn't around a lot, but man, I was in good shape. So I'd like to get back into that and doing that, but again, it's time. And I am older. I have to be careful of my knees. You know, when I get off the bike here, I notice that going up the stairs, my knees hurt. The worst part of hiking is coming down. So I have to use poles now. I used to just be able to boom, 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 down the mountain, but not anymore. I have to go down slow and be really careful of my stepping, just because of my knees. Okay, so these here, I want to see what I have. These again, I don't know if I saw Julie using these. I think I saw Julie again over at Camilla Crafts. Thank you, Julie, using these. And I went into her description to see where to buy these. I got these on Amazon. I can put the link in my description for these as well, but these are very pretty. So I think maybe we could put, of course, those are pink, aren't they? Let's see what we have for pink. These are more purple. I don't want tulips. Let's see, is there a pink in here? Maybe a pink carnation. Those are roses. I don't want roses. Oh, this might be kind of pretty. These would probably go. So we could put one of those. Let's move this over here. I think these would be just lovely. And we can put one of these on the tag. And we could put two on the tag, okay? All right, so let's put one behind here. And I think these peel yep. So we're going to put one right here. Aren't they pretty? They're pretty. And we're going to put this right down around here. So getting back to the point I was trying to make, I exercise so I don't have to take medicine. I do not want to get on meds for high blood pressure or it's not to try to, you know, look great. At my age, everything is sagging and there's nothing I can do about that. I don't have tone anymore. My muscles just, I don't know. My boys tell me I don't eat enough to build muscle. And of course, I'm just always afraid of you know, gaining extra pounds and not fitting into the clothes that I have. I don't eat a lot. And they're always on me about that. They get pretty upset with me. They're like, Mom, you eat like a bird. You're not getting your... I used to drink protein shakes and eat protein bars. But they're like, Mom, you can't do that. You have to eat. You got to eat. You got to eat a lot to keep that muscle. And I do know that, but I just can't eat a lot. Unless it's something that shouldn't be thrown back in my throat. Then I'm all for it. So I exercise like this, so I don't have to go on medicine. I don't want to be on any type of meds until I'm old and decrepit. Old, like 95-ish old. Okay, so I think that will be nice, and I think that'll be complementary to that. And I think I'm going to add another little one up here, because we need something up in this little corner. Put that right there. And these don't have to be perfect today. It's just to show you a new fun little idea. And usually I'm much more careful. I'm more selective about picking out my items for my tags. But I think these will do. I think they're pretty. And this is the punch that I use to create this little hole right here, this square. I don't have one of those fun little punches to make, but this will do fine. This is a Stampin' Up. And I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if they make it anymore. But there's two little, you can see there's a larger one and a smaller one. And I just use this. Now I have to kind of guide this in here to see where I'm at to get a kind of a clear. So I'm going to kind of put it right here. And I think that'll be okay. Yeah, okay. So we have that there. And then let's get our, I think we'll use, I don't know if I want to use the same. This one I use two different colors. So if we have this on here, like this, let's make sure this is the one that goes in here, right? Yep. So what are we going to do? How about a green? We could use a green on this one. That might be kind of pretty. That's a lighter green. We have, oh, that must be the same. Oh, this is moss and this is moss. Okay, that's why they look the same, because they are the same. We have this green. I think this would be a prettier green. This one here. This one here is sage. All right, so let's find a little end. And this one is going to have to be a double because it is a little wider hole. Here we go. Okay. I would like to try to find one of those little, I saw Liz over at Buttons for Brains. She was using a fun little punch. Looked like, you know, scissors. It was a punch. And it made these little, they're narrower. But do I really need one? No. Am I good with what I have? Yeah. Should I save my money for my next giveaway? Yes. Because I don't know where I'm going to have to ship something. Depends on what I do. The next giveaway, I may have to change it up for international. I may have to be able to give something away just in that goes in a envelope. Because boxes, ooh, ouch. It's pricey. I'm just going to bring this down just a little bit, make that a little fuller. And then that will go right in here, okay? And I think that's cute. I think that's a cute little, I think that is cute, cute, cute. And that'll go right in there. Now I can glue this a little bit more so it's a little more snug in there if I wanted to, and I may do that. All right, we'll finish this next one. So we have that one, and then we have this one here. And then I will show you the template, okay? And then we have this one here. So this one will go right in here like that, all right? Just like that. And then we will decorate this tag here. And then for this one, we have the pinks. So what did I do with my pinks? Oh dear. Let's see. I had a really cute pink piece of it. Does anybody see it? Does anyone see it? What did I do with it? All right, let me find it and I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. It was literally right in front of me. It's this here. So I just want to rip and tear this. Tear this down. And I think we're going to put this one on this side here. And we will get this distressed up. Okay. Okay, put that there like that. Okay, got that. What's next? What is next? Okay, we have to add some ephemera, some little pieces. Let's see, what do we have here? I just pulled some stuff out here that and again, I want to add, so we have, this is going to be like a pinky purpley. I'm going to put this white one back. And this pink here is going to go back. But we need like a purpley. So how about if we take a look at these, and these are kind of like a, what have we got here? Purple, and then I think maybe more of this color. Maybe we can use one of each. So let's see what we have here. These are really pretty. Look at that. That, and maybe a purple one, because we have the different colors here. We could use a little, maybe another little thing of violets. That's very pretty. I like that. And then we will just add this little number down here. These little stickers, I think these are the easiest ones that I have ever peeled off and used. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Didn't I just say they were the easiest? There we go. There. I think that's pretty. And we're going to put that right down at the bottom. I think this is a little Artie Mae's sticker, a little piece of ephemera from one of her digital. That's the other thing. I ordered digitals from Amy over at Crafty Cat, and I ordered some more from Louise Hines last week. I haven't even had a chance to download them yet from Etsy. I don't know. I'm falling behind. I am falling behind, ladies. There. Okay, so let's go around. Did I do this one? I think I did. I went around with that one. Yeah, I did. Okay. There. Cute. Isn't that pretty? All right. So now we're going to grab some used blue. I don't want to use blue again. I do like to use the two different shades. Maybe a, oh, that would be pretty because that would go with that. Let's use this pink. Let's use this pink. Okay, not there. And I don't pull it tight because I want to fill that little bit of a hole in. Don't you love it when you, there we go. I'm like, really? I can't find where I just clipped. Whoops. How's that working for you, people? New way to put your ribbon on. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. Isn't that pretty? I like that. And then that one will slide right down. Come on, you can do it. What is the hang up with this one? I don't understand why it's that one is being hung up. So what the heck? It's weird because there is nothing in there for that to get caught up on. Really? There we go. I don't know what that was all about. All right. So there is that one. All right. So there are our three little envelopes with our little, I don't know, what do you want to call these? Little slide pocket? We could call it a slide pocket. That might be kind of cool. So those are our three. So let me show you really quick and then we'll be done. I'll get out of your hair and you can move on and do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to show you where I'm going to put this. I got my journal out and I was going to show you how to make the template, but I need to figure out the dimensions a little bit better. I started and it was just crazy. So I want to put one of these in my journal, and I'm going to go through here. I want to, got to do some journaling this. We just lost a very dear friend, so I need to journal in there and stick some pictures. But there's a little spot here I saw with a doily, not this one, and I thought it would be cute there. Oh, right here. So I have a doily right here. This is a little pocket, and I thought here I want to use this one here. I like this one, my original one, so I think I'm going to put that right there. I think that'll be cute. Right there. And the other two can go in another little. And I think how I'm going to adhere this is, I think I'm going to use my tough double-sided, my Sukwang. Is this Sukwang? Yeah, Sukwang. Double-sided tape with a little bit of glue. So let's put this right over here. I love this tape. I think I'll bring a little bit on the inside, and then I'll glue around the outside as well. Because this is a little thicker cardboard. It's not like the other stuff I used where I had made my templates and stuff. So I hope I'm still in view. I have limited space here to work in. And then tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going to be cropping all day. I'm going to be scrapbooking, which I'm excited about because I am getting a lot done with the family photos. And I was supposed to do that a while ago, and I didn't. And I'm just trying to be true to myself. And I just have to get a move on. So we are going to put this right here. Right on that corner. And I think that'll be really cute there. I'll take my glasses off for this. Yeah. And then you can I can slide this out, slide it back in. I think these are very, very cute. So that's what it would look like in your journal. And then I can always add some washi tape over here or whatever I want to do. And then here are the other two that we made. So yeah, I think it's a fun project. I'd love to have you try these. Again, I will figure out the template, and maybe I'll come back and just do a video on the template itself. So I want to thank everybody for joining in today. I think this was a really fun video. I think it's a fun project. And if you liked it, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I am counting comments now. And I'm started my spreadsheet. So for every comment that you make, and you're going to get a notch in my book, and then that's going to go towards my next giveaway. I'll be drawing from everyone who comments. So thanks everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.